video, the Grantley Adams Airport here in Barbados, starting from Quaverly, Christchurch. Here looking at the new site for the new Barbados National Energy Company Limited with the solar, ground-mounted solar photovoltaic plant is going to be. This road to lead you back down to Oystins, where Parishland, Providence and Barbados. Now I'm heading towards the airport. So this is the road to the airport if you are coming from the coast side. If you are coming from the south coast, this is the road that will lead you back to the Grantley Adams International Airport. Our only port of entry by air here in Barbados is up the road. So this is no China, Christchurch. This is the road to the airport. So this is the ABC highway behind here. This is our only port, which is the secondary route to the airport. And back down here would be Quaverly, Christchurch. So as I said before, back down here will lead you back to Oystins, via Parishland, Providence, Thornberry Hill, and back onto the south coast as well. And the ABC highway is behind here. As I would always say, this is the road to the airport coming from the coast, the south coast. This was the original road everyone had to use to get to the airport. Long before there was any highway, everyone had to use this road to get to the airport. But now that there is a highway, the highway is the fastest route now to the airport. The ABC highway was the plan of Barbados' second Prime Minister, Tom Adams, who invented the highway for motorists to have easy access to the airport, more so than having to use the long haul route. But sadly, Tom Adams didn't live to see the highway completed. Tom Adams died in 1985 and the highway was completed by 1989. So Prime Minister Tom Adams didn't get a chance to see his brainchild come to completion. Neither Tom Adams nor Errol Barrow did not live to see the highway completed. So I am walking up towards the airport. All behind here is the ABC Highway, which commences by the airport, looking back down to Coverley again. So this is the ABC Highway, which commences by the Grantley Airport and will end at University of the West Indies. As I said before, the ABC Highway is much faster, a faster route to the airport, more so than having to use the long haul route, which is the south coast coming up, which can be a lot of traffic sometimes, especially during peak hours, especially when we get into ice lanes, even coming up Worthing or Rockley sometimes. So the best thing to do is to use the highway or go through the back roads, which should be Yorkshire side, and go through that road and come round. So this is China House Church. And this is the Seabed Industrial Estate, Character Printing and Graphics Inc. and the Barbados Agricultural Management Development Corporation here. Coming up to the 4 Cross. The 4 Crossroads here. Coverley. At China, this left turn here will take you back to the highway. The highway will be accessed from this highway will be accessed from here, the ABC Highway. It will be accessed from here with Charnock side. The highway will be accessed from here. So this can be an access road to the highway, and this way to the Seabed Industrial Estate, where the Old Airport was. So the highway is to the top, and the old road or the lower road is to the bottom. People call that road that I just came on the low road, and the highway is the new road. So they call it the old road because it was the original road. The highway is more recent, about between late 30s, early 40 years now. The highway started construction in 83, 84 and was completed by 1989. It started in stages, so it didn't start directly from by the airport side, it started in stages. So this is the industrial estate. You can see a plane here, I don't know what it is. A Markham Rogue, or Rouge, whatever it's called it. whatever you call it. So there's a funny kitchen behind here, and other plane related to do with planes or aircraft behind here. You can see the site here from here, where the old airport used to be. You can see the site from where the old airport used to be. So we can see where the old airport was when it was the Seawell Airport. Before it moved to its present location, the airport was behind here first. The airport was behind here first before it moved to where it is now. The old airport here, the airport was at this location first from 1938 to 1976, and then it moved to here in 1976. Tom Adams also built this airport in memory of his father, named after his father. You can see the DHL plane parked on the tarmac. You can see the American Airlines and British Airways plane parked on the tarmac. The strip, the park, the place where the planes park. Back again by St. Bartholomew's Church, another historic church in Barbados. The church hall here, and this is the cemetery for St. Bartholomew's Church. Always start with whenever I come in this cemetery. also received the Silver Crown of Merit, who goes by the nickname Mako. Born the 18th of April 1958 and died the 4th of November 1999. So this is Malcolm's grave. And Erin Eugenie Fasania Nee Gay also buried here. You can actually watch the planes take off from this cemetery here. The same rogue plane is taking off now. Plane. You can see the Sol gas station over here, which I will get to shortly. Muriel Lane's grave, and this is the church. So, you know, Conway and Christian Mildred Tate. So back at Malcolm's grave. St. Bartholomew's Church dates back to the year 1830. So this is St. Bartholomew's Anglican Church here. This is situated outside of the airport exit. The grave of Eva Matilda Morrison. The Reverend Dr. Romney MacIver Mosley and his wife Iris Juliet Mosley and his mother Iris Juliet Mosley. And Greta Erin York. So this is an Anglican church. St. Bartholomew's, it was given, the land on where St. Bartholomew's Church sits was given by the owners of Sewell Plantation, where the airport now sits. It was built here long before they had the airport here. Long before the airport was built here, this church was here. This is a beautiful country church. You can see the bell tower here and the bell up in the tower. This is a little chapel, nothing big. Alton Ahithophel Roach is the name Iona Roach. Reverend Ashford Bannister Bannister Jones. So this is the church here. And the rectory, priest residence over here. Was over there. So look at the church. Now look back up the Charnox Road. And look at St. Bartholomew's Church. See the contour color for the airport over here as well. And the gas station, the Sol gas station. Sol. This gas station moved here in 2020. It was open in July, August 2020. Gas station over here. Yeah. Walking up towards the airport. And this is the gas station here, the Sergeant Station. So this is where the highway commences. The ABC highway commences here. The start of the highway, obviously be referred to as the Tom Adams Highway. So this is the Tom Adams roundabout, and this is where the highway begins. So the highway basically runs from south to west. So the highway starts here. This is the Charnock section of the highway, right here. Airport exit here. No. And this is Hawkfield Pasture over here with Hawkfield Village. Hawkfield Pasture, Hawkfield Village. airport, Grantley Adams Airport. So Fort Field Village. Pasture, the airport. This airport moved to this location on the 6th of October 1976, the same day that Tom Adams got into power as Prime Minister, and that was the same day that the Cubana Airlines came crashing down at Payne's Bay, St. James, which is just off the west coast of Barbados, killing all who were on board that flight. That Cubana aircraft was en route from Guyana to Jamaica via Barbados. And whilst it was traveling through Barbados, the plane came down off the west coast. Fort Field Pasture, Fort Field Village. So our airport is bounded by Fort Field, Charnock's, Coverley, and Rock Hall villages in Barbados. Between Christchurch and Int'l, a greater part is in Christchurch. So all the airport. I may not be able to go in the airport now, but I will still be able to show you guys our airport from on the outside. International Airport. All the airport here. All the airport. South of the island at the moment. Lions Club of Barbados South sponsored the bus stop here by the airport. And this is a gate to lead you to Fort Field. This can also be additional parking for patrons using the airport. So this is all our airport here. the Barbados Concord experience is where the airport is next to. The Barbados Concord experience is next door to the airport, where the Concord jet is now housed since it is no longer in operation. The Concord jet is now placed here next to the airport at the Barbados Concord experience. Straight ahead now, we'll be leading you back into the parish of St. Philip. And this is Pug's Bar and Restaurant here. So straight ahead, we'll be leading you back into the parish of St. Philip, which is to the southeastern side of the island. Thanks for watching now, and have a blessed evening.